Hey, good morning. It's February 16th. I'm Adam, and we do daily devotionals for busy Christians, so let's cannonball right into this thing. Picture a world filled with division, hurt, and brokenness. A world where pain lingers and bitterness grows. And yet, amidst all this, there's something greater. Love. Love that heals, love that redeems, love that covers a multitude of sins. Peter reminds us in 1 Peter 4:8, quote, "Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins," end quote. See, it's not a suggestion, it's not a request, it's a command. Love has the power to shift the course of brokenness and replace it with reconciliation. Love doesn't mean ignoring sin. Quite the opposite. It means responding with grace instead of judgment. It means building bridges where bitterness builds walls. It means choosing compassion when the world seems to choose division. Love is an active force. It doesn't wait for the perfect conditions. It moves forward, breaking down walls and restoring hope and softening hardened hearts. When we choose love, we create space for healing. Love's patient. Love is kind. Love extends far beyond our human limitations. Think about a time when love changed your life. A time when someone forgave you when maybe you didn't deserve it. A time when a relationship was resolved because of grace, because the grace was greater than the resentment. This is the power of love. And this love, this is the very thing that makes us stand out as followers of Christ. It's not our knowledge or our titles. It's not our good deeds that sets us apart. No, it's our love. So as you go about your day, ask yourself, where can I choose to love over judge? Or where can I be a bridge builder instead of a wall builder? Who needs to feel the love of Christ through my actions today? Let's commit to making love our first response, not our last resort. Love in action, serving like Jesus. Let's be real. Loving others sounds great until it actually costs us something. But here's the truth. Love always costs something. Jesus didn't just say he loved his disciples. He showed it. Hours before he went to the cross, he got on his knees, picked up a towel, and washed their feet. The King of Kings took the role as a servant. Why? Because real love serves. In our world, we measure greatness by power, influence, and success. But in the kingdom of God, greatness is measured by how well we love and serve others. That's pretty powerful. And that's not just the people who are easy to love. It includes the friend who betrayed you and let you down, the coworker who just drives you crazy, or the stranger you'd rather ignore than to stop and have a word with on the street. Jesus washed the feet of the very men who would abandon him. He washed the feet of the one who would deny him 3 times. He washed the feet of the man who would betray him for silver. And then he said, "Follow my example." Loving through service isn't about waiting for someone to earn it. It's about showing up, stepping in, and choosing to care even when it's undeserved. It's about laying aside our pride and extending the same humility that Jesus demonstrated. So let me ask you, who in your life needs to experience the love of Jesus? Not through your words, but through your actions. Who can you serve, even when it's inconvenient, especially when it's inconvenient? Because loving like Jesus isn't about feeling. It's about choosing to serve. Love when it's hard. Love is easy when it's mutual, when people are kind, when we're appreciated. But what about when they don't? Jesus gives this command knowing he was about to be betrayed. He knew Judas would sell him out. He knew Peter would deny him, and he knew the disciples would scatter. And yet he still loved and served them. He still forgave them. He still went to the cross for them. See, this is where love stops being a nice idea and starts demanding something from us. Loving our enemies, forgiving those who hurt us, choosing kindness when it's undeserved. That's the love Jesus calls us to. And it's not because people deserve it. It's because he loved us first. Think about someone in your life who's wronged you. Maybe it's a friend who betrayed your trust, a family member who let you down, or a coworker who made your life difficult. The easy thing to do is to hold on to resentment. The Christ-like thing to do is to love them anyway. Love them wholeheartedly. This doesn't mean excusing harmful behavior. It means surrendering our right to retaliation. It means choosing mercy over bitterness. It means following Jesus' example of radical, self-sacrificing love. So here's the real question. Are we willing to love when it's hard? Are we willing to forgive even when it's painful or undeserved? Because see, that more than anything else is what will show the rest of the world that Jesus is real. Hey, I'm Adam Wilbur. Thanks for being here. As always, my friends, onward and God bless you.